Stretching from the Pacific Northwest to the East Coast and landing in the Midwest, Joshua, Tracy, and Kelly present to you Rooted Perspectives, an audio and video podcast.
Join us while we share our perspectives on a wide variety of topics that are both culturally and socially relevant, ranging from current events, travel, technology, lifestyle, pop culture, finance, careers, and so much more.
3 diverse perspectives, rooted across the country. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We have our 3 hosts here from Rooted Perspectives. I'm Kelly.
I'm Tracy.
Joshua. And Joshua.
Joshua's a little quiet today because he's in Seattle.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about your trip, Josh?
Yeah, so shout out to Twinkle Trees, by the way, as we all know, the sponsor of this boost post. We are here in Seattle. We just set up 2 jobs. One was for Google, their Christmas holiday party. And right now, also where we are at this 5-star hotel, I'm going to show you not too far. So, yeah, there we go. Set up their holiday market. And that's what we're doing is sponsoring the holiday market, also doing Google Job and everything else. But I at least want to do a quick shout out to Twinkle Trees for sponsoring us and providing this opportunity for us to grow our listeners and our viewers and things like that. But yes, I'm in Seattle. It's awesome. The hotel is great. The food is great. The parking and driving absolutely fucking sucks. I will tell you that. The hotel charges $70 a day for valet parking.
Oh my!
And the hotel room alone costs $550. So there we go. Tell you that. Never again.
Us non-bougie people don't use valet.
Yeah.
I will never pay for a hotel room this much. It was just comped because of the business deal. And that is why I am here today. Otherwise, my ass would be at a Motel 6 down the road, just to be honest. It doesn't take much to make me happy.
I went to Seattle once and I hated it because the weather sucks and I was in a 6-speed truck and, oh, God, it was miserable.
I went to Seattle once and I liked it.
You weren't there long enough. If you were there maybe one more day, you'd hate it.
So, Josh, what exactly are you doing in Seattle? I feel like it's a Christmas theme. This is a Christmas podcast, so give us a little insight on exactly what you're doing.
So the 2 jobs that we're here for right now this week, one is for the Lotte Hotel. It is a 5-star hotel in literally downtown Seattle. You can see the coast from our window, things like that. And we are here for their holiday market. We set up 4 7-foot trees and 1 15-foot tree. And on top of that, so we set that up yesterday. And this morning we went to the Google headquarters here in Seattle and set 6 7-foot trees up for their Christmas party. So we are here strictly for business, celebrating Christmas parties and the holiday season and things like that. Otherwise, yeah, it's been an incredible journey seeing how things have changed from last year to this year. And it's not like a subtle change, I feel like, from last year to this year. It's more of a big difference. So the hotel that we're staying at right now, we were good friends with all of the people last year. Well, come to find out yesterday, 90% of the staff got overturned. So now it's like we know one person here out of like everyone that we used to know. But still, it's been great building these opportunities again. We went to the market ourselves and bought our mothers some Christmas gifts, things like that. In fact, I used my debit card maybe 10 times in 5 minutes, and Chase Bank declined my card. And then I got a text message saying, "Did you spend this money?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." Yes, I did.
How long is your event?
So we leave tomorrow night. We take down these jobs, one at 5, one at 7:30, and then at 8 o'clock we get on the road back to Portland, and we should be home around anywhere 10:30 to 11:30 p.m.
Cool.
And for our listeners who haven't heard of Twinkle Trees prior to this, explain kind of your trees and how they're different.
So what Twinkle Trees does is we rent and or lease and or sell illuminated trees for any and all occasions, whether it's a wedding, a corporate party, Christmas party, or you want to buy a tree for your house. What we do is we aid in the facilitation of helping our clients decide what branch option, what lighting style, what size they want. And then not only do we aid with that process, but we take care of the full shipping, the dealing with our manufacturer, taking care of everything. We provide full delivery and installation of our trees and everything that's encompassed with that. And that's pretty much like what we do in a sense is you need trees, we got you. That's it.
What would you say your biggest supplier is for, like, what event do you say you host the most or rent or sell out the most?
So I would say prior to COVID, what we would do is mainly small events, like weddings and things like that. But for some reason after COVID, I don't know what happened, but we went from doing small little things to literally this last March. If you guys didn't hear, we did a national job for ABC for the American Dog Rescue Show. So our trees were on national television. We've been to Bill Gates' house. The work that we've done is like incomprehensible. It's incredible. But we started off doing weddings, things like that, and now we have moved to corporate pretty much. And all those businesses with parties, events, things like that, and not even corporate, like malls wanting to rent trees out for a year type of thing. So that's what we moved to, and it's interesting to see that shift from prior to COVID to after COVID. And I don't know necessarily what happened.
I think maybe people were locked down so long that maybe once they weren't, people kind of wanted to go all out, maybe, or maybe live like they may get locked down in a week or two again. Who knows?
For sure. Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah,
You're going to be locked down next week. You better buy my trees.
We will definitely, here a couple days after we list this, we'll post some pictures of Twinkle Trees so our listeners can kind of see them. I've seen them in person. I saw them on ABC when I watched that show, and they're beautiful, and they make a big impact. So
we did this job for the Lotte, and I'm all about trading services. So as we did trade services, we got free hotel room, food and beverage. I wouldn't even say food. It's all been spent on beverage at the bar. Let me tell you that. Like I told you guys, one Long Island was $19.88 after the drink. So the drink itself was like $12.50. But when you factor in the mandatory 20% service charge and the liquor tax, it came out to be just under $20. And that's ridiculous.
I think we're in the wrong business, people.
Maybe. Well, no, Kelly and I would drink that shit away so fast.
Yeah, we would make no profit. It would be bad. But anyways, our actual topic of the day today is going to be, now that we're getting close to the holidays, before we get too busy with family and stuff, we wanted just to kind of get together and talk about our upcoming Christmas plans, traditions, and just all the holiday cheer. I will say I'm not feeling very cheery today. If you see me mute my mic, it's because I'm coughing or sneezing or hacking away. But I suppose winter colds come with the season as well. So, what do you guys have planned for Christmas?
So Tracy, kick it off, bro.
Well, I mean, it's just us here. I'm not sure what our friends are doing here. I don't know if they're going down to Tennessee or not. If they're not, we'll probably spend it with them. Hopefully, we haven't talked about it. I'm hoping we cook another big meal, because when we cooked Thanksgiving meal, we had leftovers for a week, which was freaking awesome. So that was pretty sweet. The only thing we really do here for Christmas, I'm going to probably tell her not to buy me anything, because I just built a freaking monster of a computer that was very expensive. So and we'll have another episode about that when we have my tech guy come on. So I'm probably not going to be getting anything this year. But we have
sent your present, bro.
Dude, I can't wait to show you. It is a freaking monster. But anyways, we have stockings set up out in the living room, so every year we fill them up. It's something that we started. I got a Minion stocking because my brother loved Minions, so I got a Minion stocking. But yeah, we just fill those up. We have a little Christmas tree now, and we have a little Grinch tree that we bought. That's about it. She likes to plug in the little tree out in the living room every night because it has lights on it. But yeah, about you guys?
Kelly, what about you?
I have lots of plans. Christmas Eve. This year we're actually doing, with just work schedules and stuff, we're actually doing it on the 23rd, but we always have a huge family Christmas gathering, I guess we would call it. Probably about 40 people, all the aunts, all the uncles. We have cousins from out of town that come in, and their kids now. So huge family gathering, all the food. It's like potluck style. It's over at my aunt's house, and
I was about to ask where you had it because that's a lot of people.
yeah, my aunt lives kind of off the golf course, so she has a pretty like open floor plan main level on her main level, so lots of space there. But we do it's like the same every year. We're very traditional in my family. You walk in and she hands you a hot buttered rum. And yeah, it starts from the get-go right when you walk in before your coat's even off. It's amazing. I love it. And then just like, you know, a little family prayer, lots of eating, lots of drinking. We do like a big gift exchange. So the rule in our house is like, if you're under 18, you like get gifts from all the cousins. So I buy like all the young cousins gifts. And then they used to do like a adult exchange, but that ended like when I was in high school. So instead of that for adults, it's just more like fun to do like a white elephant gift exchange. So we buy like one like $20 gift. Why are you laughing?
When you said the adult theme gift thing stopped, I was thinking, oh, too many dildos for gifts.
Well, some years they get a little raunchy.
Wait, you forgot vibrators, Tracy.
Nothing that extreme, but there are just some like sexual innuendo type of gifts sometimes. Or like last year, the big one was a bidet. Someone brought a bidet.
That's the toilet that like washes your butthole, right?
Correct. Yeah. Or like
brings a fucking bidet to a secret Santa.
Interesting gift for any occasion.
Here's from a bidet.
It was an unused bidet, obviously.
No shit, Kelly.
Well, I don't know what Josh is thinking. So there are funny gifts. I shouldn't be. I'm not gonna show them. I have my gift right here, but no. I will show you guys after Christmas. I'll post it to the page.
Okay.
But it's in this little box, and there's a component to it. But I'll tell you guys all about it later. I don't want to give it away because I know some of my family.
Yeah.
It's a small dildo.
It's not, Josh. I promise.
Oh man.
I would never. At my family's get together, you're funny. No. So then we do the white elephant gift exchange, and people get crabby because some gifts are really nice, some are like funny and weird and dumb, and so we all just do that, and then yeah, I don't know. So that's what I have planned. Christmas Day is immediate family in sweatpants, like this 6 to 8 of us at home with the big Thanksgiving type of meal. Like chill.
That's awesome.
We watched The Christmas Story on 24 Hours on TBS or TNT or whatever it is, but
I've never seen that. Never.
What's it called?
How
A
about
Christmas
this?
Story?
Do you guys,
I'm gonna look it up because it sounds
so
familiar.
get this. What is the only movie what I can think of known to man that fits 2 holiday seasons? Take a guess.
The only what?
The only movie. So out of every holiday,
That fits
there's
two.
only one movie that can be used for 2 different holidays. What is it?
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes,
isn't
you
that
got it.
Thanksgiving?
It's the only one that's about killing Santa, but also celebrating Halloween. Literally.
I've never
never
thought of
seen
it that way.
I haven't seen that
Well,
as a kid.
they
so I don't
literally
know.
do try to kill Santa
Yeah,
in that
either
movie,
have
by
I.
the way. So, it's
Hmm.
interesting.
Is
Do you
this
guys
a-
have a favorite holiday movie?
Is this A Christmas Story from 1983?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh my god. You
I
guys.
just saw it last year for the first time.
Yeah.
It really is the only
They
Halloween
are
Christmas
getting
movie.
ready, either like right now or like a week, maybe it's even out. They're releasing a sequel to it. And it's basically the young child from the 80s, who's the main character of the movie, is now a dad. And it's about him trying to keep like the Christmas tradition alive. So I haven't seen the new one, but I'm very into this movie, you guys. My dad owns a leg lamp. Have you guys seen the leg lamp?
A leg lamp? Oh, I think I know what
A
you're talking
leg
about.
or a
Yeah,
leg?
it's like a sexy leg, and she has fishnet
no.
stockings.
God,
Oh
no.
my!
I know what you're talking about.
Your dad's a pervert.
It's a fight award. You guys, it's I can't even like make the quotes from the movie and have you guys understand it.
Should I look up
Fragile?
should I look up
Anything?
how this movie goes so I could spoil it for you right now live on podcast?
No,
Tracy,
no.
don't do that. That's mean.
You guys have to watch it. I have been to the home where they filmed the movie in Ohio.
Everything in Ohio. I swear, ever since I moved here, I always see like people from Ohio and like things happening, and it's from Ohio. Like it's crazy, especially like murders and kidnappings and terrible things.
Oh, this isn't a terrible thing.
I know
It's
that.
like 40 minutes outside of Cleveland. You can go, and this is where they filmed the movie, and they have it set up just like how it was in the movie. And you can go and like take all these photos, like from the movie, and they have all these facts about it, and it's like a tour. And
So it's just
I'm
like
writing it down.
Halloween Town. Halloween Town, the movie on Disney. By the way, shout out to Halloween Town. I think we talked about that during our Halloween episode. Is filmed in St. Helens, Oregon. Where I live, it's about 35 minutes away. Just like you said, they recreate the entire scene and set. And when my mom and my dad flew up here on October 21st, we had the luxury to take them to this place because even though being parents, not kids, they were very well versed with, okay, I know what this movie is. Seeing us as kids, my parents melted away seeing everything in action, literally to the giant pumpkin in the center of town hall and just getting pictures and everything. It was cool, and it kind of related to what you're going through, Kelly, with the whole like the whole scene is recreated and everything. Like,
yeah,
that's awesome.
it's cool because like I would say 90% of, well, maybe like 80% of the movie takes place in this house. Like there's not lots of scenes outside of the home from the movie, so there's just a lot of iconic parts of the home. Like you have the janky Christmas tree and the outlets with all the, he has the Christmas trees and he's blowing fuses and starting fires, and the kitchen table, and he's eating the mashed potatoes and getting it all over, and it's just very iconic.
Do people actually live in that house, or is it just somebody that recreated it every year?
No, it's no one lives there. It's a museum year round, but it's in a normal residential neighborhood.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, the movie I watched growing up was Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh,
Did you
that's a
see the
classic.
new TV series that they just released like 2 weeks ago?
I think I saw like something about previews of it. Have
The
you been
final
watching it?
Santa Claus, Tim Allen steps away, and I guess so rather than a movie, they made it into a TV series, and it comes out 1 episode a week, I believe.
Who's going to replace him?
It's all
Arnold
about-
Schwarzenegger?
No, it's Tim Allen. Wait, what?
You said he's stepping away, so I said somebody's got to be replacing him.
Well, apparently
What just happened to
Santa's
think
not
of
doing a good
Arnold?
goddamn job.
Oh, could you imagine if it was Arnold?
You got to terminate the Santa Claus.
All right.
So he's not in it, or he is, Josh? I'm confused. Tim Allen is in it, or he's not in it?
So Tim Allen is in the movie or the TV series as the Santa Claus, and pretty much what it is, from what I've seen from the trailers and everything else, is he announces that he's stepping away from being Santa Claus. However, the new individual that takes over as Santa Claus, and I feel like it's kind of a repeat of the last one where Jack Frost takes over. It's different, but there's a new Santa Claus. It's not Jack Frost, and apparently he's not doing shit quite to par, and elves start disappearing. So then the real Santa Claus has to step in and be like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Why are my elves disappearing? Either way, I heard it's really good. If you really like the Tim Allen movies, The Santa Claus, I would check it out. Great things.
Do you know what streaming service it's on?
I have not seen that. So when I've seen the commercials and the trailers for it, it's either been on Hulu or Netflix. So I assume either one of those are going to stream. And I see Kelly getting busy, so now I got to get busy to go to Google and look up the new Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. By the way, Wednesday.
I started it too.
Did you watch it, Tracy? Did you finish it?
Hold on. Kelly, did you finish it?
No, I'm only like 3 episodes in, so don't spoil it.
It's so hard not to.
All I know so far.
It is so good.
Don't give it away. Simmer down.
Look at that dumb gay over there just getting excited.
The only thing that the only spoiler I saw is that there's like a prom dance scene coming up in the next.
Nothing. That is nothing.
Well, I guess it's kind of going viral right now because they had her film it like when she had a pending COVID test and her test came back positive. So she was like dancing during that while she had COVID.
So let me tell you this. Hold on. Not Christina Ricci, Jenny Ortega.
Mm-hmm.
When the show came out, I was so opposed to her taking over Christina Ricci or Ricci's role that I was like, I'm not watching this. But I watched the show, and after seeing how the new Wednesday does, do you know that, like, so I don't know if you've seen it, but the entire dance scene that she filmed, she choreographed herself. Every move, every moment was done just like a whatever. It was awesome. It was perfect, flawless. She did that.
Did you see where she got it from?
What?
Did you see where she got it from?
No, I thought she just made it up herself.
No, she watched like old school like goth dancing videos, and like she watched some famous singer. I don't remember who it was, but she watched a bunch of old school videos of people just, yeah. She's like, I liked it, so I did it.
I will reenact the dance if you guys want. I'm just kidding with you.
Make a TikTok, Josh. Is this the show?
That's the Santa Claus. Oh, is that it?
The Santa Clauses?
Yes.
Okay.
It says 2022 one season. That is on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep, Disney Plus. And like that makes sense just because the other movies I think were Disney, or were the original Santa Claus movies not Disney?
So rich people and kids get to watch it.
What?
So good for them.
I said rich people and people's kids get to watch it.
Yeah. Not I don't have that.
Yeah, I'm good.
God, you guys are. We have sidebarred and
That's okay.
sidetracked.
Okay.
Maybe Twinkletree can sponsor us to get one joint Disney Plus account. We can all share it.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. When you said joint, I thought you were talking about a specific type of joint, not to get. You get my joke.
Do you guys have any Christmas traditions that are kind of non-traditional, that are your own or not normal in a way?
Kelly?
It makes me think you do if you're bringing that up. I don't.
But I'm curious.
I feel like everything we do is super traditional, like decorating the tree and just all the normal things. I don't know.
I agree. Same here, man. I didn't grow up with the most picture perfect childhood, parents fighting, things like that. But what I do remember is when parents weren't fighting, there was a beautiful tree being decorated, there was a beautiful meal being cooked, and there were beautiful presents wrapped underneath the tree. So I guess for like me, like, I don't know. Yeah, like the tradition was we would always hang out the night before Christmas and we would always open up one gift, doing our little thing. We each got to choose. And like, let me tell you this, one year I got so pissed because my parents were like, "Oh, Josh, choose a game or choose a present." So I chose a video game without realizing that I had no video game system to play the game on. And that just kind of crushed my hopes. I'm like, I don't even have a system to play this on. Well, next day, I found out that there was a system there waiting for me. I just chose the wrong gift that night. It was.
I was gonna say, if your parents bought you a game and not the console, like, evil.
Dicks.
That's where I thought that story was going, and I was about to start crying.
I was gonna say, if they did that to you, you should have bought a dildo for them next Christmas.
Kelly, give me your dildos.
We're gonna have to put explicit on this episode.
I put them on all of them, so we're good. Even if there's nothing in there.
Okay, so what about you, Tracy? Anything else for like memories or like traditions that you guys want to talk about?
When I look back on my childhood, like, I don't really remember gifts I got. I just remember how great it was spending time with the family. Like, I remember how we would always decorate a fake Christmas tree.
Okay.
We always had presents, and I always remember how great my parents they just made sure Christmas was always amazing. You know what I mean? They worked their asses off. Man. They sometimes had 2 and 3 jobs to support us kids, and we always had an amazing Christmas. We always had amazing holidays in general, which I thought growing up was really cool because my dad was a pretty hard dude. Like, he was a no bullshit, no nonsense kind of guy, like, don't fuck with him kind of guy. And so for him to work as hard as he did, but yet still be man enough to, like, do the not so macho things as towards, like, having a really awesome Christmas and, like, decorating a Christmas tree and stuff. Like, to me, even as a kid, I always looked up to him. I was like, man, this dude to me is like Superman. But yet he hangs Christmas lights and, like, makes all these things enjoyable. Like, I always remember that. You know what I mean? And I guess this is Thanksgiving, but we always watch the Dallas Cowboys game. That's another thing I remember about holidays too. But
that's awesome, man.
I don't think we ever did anything non-traditional. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
Did you guys grow up? So you grew up with a fake tree. It sounds like. Was yours fake or real, Josh?
So having a real tree and or a fake tree with 3 cats was really difficult. And so my sister is actually allergic. My sister Kirsten, my oldest, is actually allergic to real pine trees. I think that's what they use. The little things that fall off make her break out really bad.
Yeah.
So we found that out as a kid when she woke up one morning and she was red as a bull. Like, we should hang you on the tree.
Oh
right?
My gosh.
Yeah. So we moved to fake trees. And then throughout the process, God forbid you get fucking cats and they see the little balls just jingling. And they're like, I'm going to climb this tree. So it's, I don't know, just cats climbing trees, things like that. Like, nothing crazy, but.
Yeah, we learned to not put ornaments on the bottom branches very quickly.
I hate cats.
With our new puppy, we
say
tried
you
not to
hate
have
cats?
candy canes.
Yeah, I'm not a cat person at all.
Really?
They make me itchy and
Oh, that's why.
well,
Do you
and
get
they're just like nasty little bitches.
If it wasn't for that, would you like cats, or do you just hate
No,
them? Oh, okay.
I
Kelly,
don't
do you-
mind kittens. Kittens are cute, but I just don't like cats.
There's a- Yeah.
Hold on. For the explicit talk, let me make this clear. Kelly is the top bitch in this house. No one else will top her. That is her.
Thanks, Josh. Don't you forget it.
I won't. You always put me up.
So when I was little, we used to go out to they had like Christmas tree farms, and you could go out and like pick a tree, and Dad would like have his saw and like saw it off the stump, and then they like haul it up for you, and you like put it on your roof and all. Like, I don't know if I'm saying stupid shit, but we used to do that when we were little. But then we started getting like older, and we would get crabby about like having to be out in the snow. And then one year I like my like boot got stuck, so then you're like walking and my boot got stuck in mud, so then I took my next step with like only a sock on, and like got my sock all muddy and wet. And so we ended that, and now we have a fake tree.
So you say you cut a tree down and put it on your roof?
The roof of the car, like they strap it down.
I'm like, interesting.
No, sorry, the roof of the car. And then they actually have this little machine they put it on. I remember this when we were little. It like cuts down the stump so that it sits in your tree stand, and it shakes it so some of the like loose needles come off. But I will never forget that scent, because that is one of my favorite scents. I have like candles year round in the middle of summer.
Oh man,
Of that smell, and
My
it's my all-time favorite scent.
My mom, around this time of year when we were growing up, and even like still, like she'll burn like cinnamon candles, like real Christmassy. Oh man, I loved it. It was, my parents were freaking awesome growing up doing Christmas, man.
I feel like Christmas was so magical as a kid.
Right? Yeah.
And like I don't have kids, so I don't get to like really experience that magic for like with them, right? Like with kids right now. Yeah. So like Christmas to me is just like spending a bunch of money on a lot of like spoiled kids who probably don't need like my $15 gift or whatever. Just like, I don't know, it's not as magical when you have to like cook a bunch and like buy all these gifts, and I don't know.
What you do is you invoice them and say, this is what it's like to be an adult. You owe me $15 for that meal.
Like, enjoy your childhood now if there are children listening on here, because I promise you as an adult, Christmas isn't as magical as...
Well, Kelly, you shouldn't be telling them that. You should say it's more magical.
This your thing. Kelly hates Christmas and cats.
And she's wearing green. Kelly's the Grinch.
I mean, I do love spending time with my family though, so that is always magical.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you guys are, in a sense, family oriented. You guys are all about working together as a family, creating those memories, and having those specific times in your life where you guys are able to connect and or reconnect with people that you guys haven't talked to in a while. I feel like that's a great thing about Christmas is you don't have to talk to someone for a year, but that one day a year when someone comes around, you have to put on a little pretty face and be like, hi. Right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So, looking at this beautiful list, baking. Tracy, do you bake at all? You don't look like the baker type, bro.
I do bake, yes.
What?
Are you going to be baking anything for Christmas?
Yeah. I'll be baking chocolate chip cookies.
You'll be baking ass whoopings.
Touche.
No, I've had a great day, and I'm full of laughter and holiday cheer. That's what it is.
No, we just got chocolate chip cookies, so I'll probably be baking them probably in the next couple days, actually.
Yeah,
Wait, to clarify, like you saying you got chocolate. Wait, are you talking
I bought
about
them
like
from the
pre-made?
store. They're gonna go in the oven.
Are these homemade or are these pre-made?
Pre-made.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. No.
So does that count as actual baking?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I'm putting them in the fucking oven. What do you want from me?
That is true.
The oven is baking them, Tracy.
It's
You
not
are
Yeah.
microwavable.
facilitating
So.
the transfer
Okay.
of the cookies to the oven.
So
Hey,
there's a difference between baking and making. I am not making these cookies. I am baking them.
there you go.
Fuck you, Josh.
Okay. You
Did
got
you
that.
guys see that? They made all the cookie doughs edible now, like without having to bake them.
I mean,
Like you
people
can-
eat that shit all the
No.
time anyway. So.
I know, but they purposely made It says like you can eat them raw now, right on the package.
Well, because everyone was doing it
Oh,
regardless.
yeah, 100%. I think
I know, but you guys know why you weren't supposed to be eating raw
The
cookie
eggs.
dough.
Right?
Tomato, tomatoes.
The eggs.
Nope, you're incorrect.
Ooh, what?
The flour was raw.
Can
I
you
guess that
not
makes.
eat
That's
raw
kind of what I was
flour?
thinking.
So it's raw flour that was making people sick. And so now they don't have raw flour, so they made it across the board, like, well, whatever brand that is. Now you can eat them raw.
I thought it was because of the egg that was inside of it.
No, because regardless, the egg is pasteurized. So it like wouldn't have whatever was makes people sick.
Damn. I learned something new every day.
I imagine.
I learned
people got
today
sick
that
I'm
I
full
can
of
eat
fun
raw
facts,
cookie dough
Josh.
with no flour. Or not raw flour. That's it. So
Well, I have big baking plans this year.
ooh, what?
Do you guys have crumble cookie?
No, but I gotta show you something.
No. Oh, that's a little store, right? Like
It's like this cookie franchise, and we've had it for like a year or two in Sioux Falls. So people just blow their shit over it. And there is a cookie from Crumble that I love, but obviously it only comes around like 2 times a year. And it's a cornbread cookie. So I found a copycat recipe, and it's actually homemade, like the mix. And then there's a glaze, and then there's a buttercream frosting.
have you made it?
And so I'm making them homemade.
Have you made it before? Or is this your first time?
It'll be the first time.
Ooh.
Well, Kelly, at the holiday market, you could appreciate this. See the little dog bones?
Homemade dog treats.
These are literally homemade dog treats. These are peanut butter. So the brand is Bo's Lil Bakery. Little shout out.
Aw.
Bo's Lil Bakery, peanut butter dog treats. And then to treat my dogs even more, I did Bo's Lil Bakery apple cinnamon dog treats.
Gluten free. Wow. That's
Yeah,
sweet,
so my dogs
Josh.
are gonna be happy. Although my dog could eat this whole bag in one little sitting because she's a 90-pound lab Rottweiler, and these little treats are nothing. So,
That's
hey,
very
shout out
sweet.
to
What a cool idea.
Try to be thoughtful.
You guys go to church at all for Christmas or no?
No.
Okay, Josh is offended. That's a no.
It's weird because I grew up Catholic, which is very like strict about like Christmas being about like the birth of Jesus, and we never went to church on Christmas.
Well, Kelly, did they ever fill that wine cup up full for you?
Maybe that was the problem. They only let you have like one sip when you go up.
You just want to drink the whole cup.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
What about you, Tracy?
No.
All
That's
right.
all. I
Glad we...
went to church a few times growing up, but no, not for Christmas.
Yeah,
Same here.
not our thing.
My parents tried to take us to like church as like kids growing up, and they always said like it's your choice, do what you want to do type of thing. But when it came down to the holidays, in a sense, it was not your choice. It's like, hey, we have to go do this, we have to do this, do this, do that. Wasn't necessarily my favorite thing. As a child, we did it, and these days, now that I'm an adult, I'm not so much fixated on going to church for the holidays. I feel like you can find a sense of community around everybody else around you rather than committing to like one centralized idea about what the holidays should be about, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys care if it snows on Christmas, or do you not even care?
I mean, I think the idea of it is really like magical. But also it makes like driving the next day to your plans like kind of suck. So no, I don't really need it. Plus, like, we have snow on the ground from usually Thanksgiving through February, so I don't need like anymore. I'd rather it not snow at all, to be honest, like the whole year, but that's okay.
Yeah.
4 years ago, it actually snowed the day of Christmas, washed away that night. So you woke up and it snowed, washed away that night. And then when James's mother came up in 2020, right before COVID, the day we got back from Las Vegas, I crashed out so hard. It snowed so much for that like couple of hours. James's mother almost had the nerve to make a snowball and throw it at me on the couch while I was sleeping until James said I would not do that. You know, but
I would 100% do that.
Oh, wow. You're that person.
Yeah.
I am the type of person where you have fun. Do not fuck with me. Or it will be the end of the world. Do you see? James is trying to be so nonchalant, literally crawling on his knees and legs to get behind the camera underneath me so he's and there he is.
Hi, James.
Say hi, bro. Yeah, look at us though, right?
We can see him in the mirror.
Bye.
Hi, hubby.
Bye, hubby.
All right, guys. You got anything before we go?
Yeah, we actually talked about like 3 things on that list of like 10 things. This
Yeah,
episode,
well,
I feel went by
that tends to
yeah.
happen with us.
Trees, ornaments. Go, Tracy. Do you decorate trees? Do you have a tree up yet? If not, when are you putting it up?
Fast, hurry! Quick, we gotta get through this.
We have a tiny little like,
Charlie Brown tree,
and it has like some lights on it. Now we don't have a big tree yet, so I think we're probably gonna wait till we move out of here because we don't have a big house. So I don't know where the hell we'd put it anyway. I guess we could put it in front of our front door. We don't use it, so we just go through the garage. So
I do the same thing. I don't have a tree inside, but I decorate the shit out of my yard.
I believe it.
You should send pictures.
I will.
Project of that little old dresser, maybe. I think that's what it is when you did your fall project that you painted and touched up.
Yeah, you should put pictures up on Rooted Perspectives.
I will. Yeah, when there's a day above like freezing, I'll go out there in my snow boots and take a picture.
Okay. Anything else?
Are you guys doing an ugly sweater contest?
No.
Well, I've never one, bro. You're just ugly in general.
Do you guys even own one?
I don't. I've never done an ugly sweater.
Oh gosh, okay. I own a couple, and I've won a contest, like the bar. Have you ever been to the Gateway, Josh? It's a bar off the interstate.
No.
They have a big ugly Christmas sweater contest, and I won it last year, and I have a medal.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Kelly.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it again?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
It's like next week, and I haven't started making one yet.
Yeah.
I made my ugly Christmas sweater. It's basically like I'm a fireplace, and then I put my arm out, and it's like the mantle. And so I have stockings hung from my fireplace.
The face that Josh made was priceless. He was like, like
You gotta quit
disgusted.
reading my face, Tracy, because that
It's
took me.
priceless.
That was
It
a hard pass for
priceless.
Josh. I didn't say anything.
All right. Anything else, guys?
No, let's wrap it up. But we hope our listeners have good holidays. I know, obviously, we talk a lot about Christmas, but whatever you may celebrate, I hope you enjoy time with friends and family and those loved ones around you.
All I want to say is, Tracy, bless you and your beautiful family and your beautiful wife. I hope your holiday season is fantastic. And Miss Kelly, I bless you too.
I was waiting for a smart ass remark.
Happy and what, Tracy?
I was waiting for a smart ass remark to come after that.
Me too. I'm like, is this like a backhanded compliment right now?
Wow! Kelly,
You're actually being really sweet, so go on, Josh. We want to hear more.
I bless both of you bitches in this fantastic holiday season because you guys thought it was some catty ass remark.
There it is.
Real, I hope you guys both have a fantastic holiday season. You guys both deserve it. I know both of you guys bust your ass every day. Our viewers and listeners may not realize what the three of us go through on a daily basis. I at least have the insight to understand something about that. And I know that you guys, Kelly, GPAC has you working so much. You're kicking ass. You're doing it. Keep going strong. Tracy, your stocks. You got a beautiful wife. Keep going strong. Happy holidays to you and your family. Happy holidays to all of our listeners and our viewers out there. And not only do I appreciate you two so much because you guys help make this podcast happen, but also besides the three of us, this podcast wouldn't be possible without our awesome listeners and our viewers that are willing to support us. So shout out to all of you guys for supporting us, loving us, and honestly, to you fucking two amazing people. Like, you guys have helped make my dream with this podcast come true. So that is the greatest Christmas gift that you guys could have given me, is seeing this dream come to fruition. So thank you. Honestly.
Thank you, Josh. Your words are so kind.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
I mean every second of it.
I hope you and James have a magical Christmas.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a great Christmas and be safe.
All right, talk to you guys later.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.